Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more E5 lag speed ho. Honestly, I am starting to see why this setting was not like the original thing. It's not actually just frame rate, but like a lot of other things hang worse, you know? I mean, I already complained about like trying to pause sometimes in the game being like, it might be a few days. It's like, great, thanks. So, anyway, we've taken Brandenburg as a vassal. Apparently we're actually in good shape, though. As, yeah, coalition against us is kind of not really getting any further than it's gotten thus far. And I don't think it got very far. Like, Mr. Yeah, I got 5 members. Now, don't get me wrong, it's got Munster, Magdeburg, and Brunswick. Like, that's not bad. And 2, I'm pretty sure, like, randoms that nobody cares about. But, yeah, the coalition is only slightly stronger. Unfortunately, half our army's kind of trapped in exile right now. Anyway, I hear there's a coalition against France. No. I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah. Alright. I only have like 1 diplomat, which is awkward. I guess to be fair, I don't fund diplomacy, so that's probably why. I guess also now that I have a vassal. There. We'll throw money at it. Vibrant court. Like, it looks like it's still gonna be a long while before I actually have pike and shot, so. I suppose I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Like theater, cultural tradition, unrest. Maybe. Maybe it's worth it. I'm gonna get economic ones first, though. I think entreports are... Yeah, they can just be built in any market center. Okay, so that would be for me to build in Lübeck. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of still text to get through. Yeah, I didn't end up taking national assemblies, so that's fine. Merchants and trade, though, we can grab that. Foreign envoys. Preaching friars. What does this even mean? Okay. Navy initiative. I'm not even trying to get involved in the Navy right now, you know? Like I said, there are several things I've just decided I don't need to interact with, and won't. Yeah. So that gives us a decent bit more still to research for now. Eventually, pike and shot will roll around. Ah yes, arquebusiers. Ah, there's 400 of them. Battle leadership law. Yeah, we can't take noble command, I assume, because ruler general. Ruler must be commander during war. That's for Prussia only. We can do meritocratic leadership though, so that's not bad. Foreign cultural law. Blood tax. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is good. That is huge. Maximum taxes for our possible government reform. Nice. Lazaretto. Alright, that's a disease resistance building. Nice. Good to know. For the Catholic faith. But yeah, it's good to see this can kind of just continue to develop. So many buildings to build. More jewelers guilds, more paper makers guilds, more tanneries. And like we've got some buildings we can get rid of if we need to. I don't know. We're at 143 available building levels. And I think that only increases, so we still got a ways to go. Cabinet guy is dead. Long live new cabinet guy. Unfortunately, I think I need him to be a general. Whatever. Finish integrating Hanover already. Yeah, so Golsauter, Münster, Hansa. It looks like Brunswick has left the coalition, though. That's good. Just got us to court a little bit. Very helpful. And but yeah, it's good to see. We've really been developing Bremen up a lot since it's now a proper city. Has a tax base 64. Take that, Prague. You have 163,000 people. Yeah. Oh shit, another armory in Bremen. Yeah, 82,000 people have settled here. .41's not bad. Always glad to see some institution growth. But yeah, these buildings will all eventually get built. Yeah, 2 things can be built in Bremen at the same time, I believe now, because it's a city. Which is weird to look at, but it's fine. Yeah, construction capacity +1. Let the institutions handle it. Brunswick and the Rhine-Palatine. Apparently Poland is willing to come in. Brunswick. Einbeck. $80,000. Okay. So Poland and Sweden alike are apparently willing to come in against Bohemia. That's good to see. Positive is only +2, so I can get up a fair bit here, but I think only like 50. If I really went in on it, you know? Border distance and general strength. Speaking of which, 1800, 1200, so yeah. I would like one more men-at-arms, please. Just the one. We're getting more armory, so it's fine, but, you know. Elsfleth could also, in theory, use some more buildings, if there's anything worth building. Look, I need to sink capital in places, so get to work. And... but yeah, this place is really growing. Yeah, I don't know why I would build irrigation. It doesn't really seem worth it, but because population capacity is already there. I'm a little worried about provincial food, but I don't know. At the bare minimum, I can just expand RGOs there. Well, that's worth expanding. I haven't looked at RGOs in a while, so I should probably do that. So expand the RGOs as well for good measure. Alright. This place only has 17,000 people though, so I don't know. Well, no, it's not like burger buildings actually consume that much. In terms of people. No matter what, we're just going to end up with fuckloads of peasants. You can fully staff a city, I think, with only like 30,000. If even. Probably less. Keep on building. And the growing population and development level in Bremen does mean that like the maximum number of buildings is increasing maximum level for our buildings is increasing fairly quickly. All good. Glad to see it. Is it worth it? Problem is I'm still trying to get my prestige up so I can make my duchy. But just the number of events and all that make it difficult. So I just want to confirm here, I still can't get an alliance with Austria, right? They've got to have like a government reform or something. That's like hate peasant republics. You know? Fair enough. Romania. Alright, if I want to do any of these, promote urbanization. Sell. It's always sell. Becomes a town. Reach out to our faith. Literacy for clergy, local burn speed, meh. Doesn't seem like super useful. Alright. It's a thought. Unfortunately, Sweden's currently at war. Yeah, it's tough. I still don't really know what favors are for. You know? And election administration. Like... Positive 40, yeah. Okay, so favors don't seem to help there. So who do I got for choices here? Alexander Solms. It shall be. He's not great, but he's not terrible. Alright. We have 3,000 men at arms. You know, we got 250 cannons as well. Still can't believe that Brandenburg's cut off. I literally cannot go home. Magdeburg, Hansa. Mainz, Mecklenburg, Salzburg, Trier. The Frisian Freedom. Bavaria and Saxony. Okay. We'll see. Managing to keep Brandenburg fairly loyal, though, which I'm happy with. Helps with the needs, yeah. So it really is just Munster, Magdeburg, and the Hansa that are pissed at us. Munster's been pretty much perpetually pissed at us, so it's always tough to take seriously. I mean, if I just continue my urbanization and development here, we're good. Lord knows the tax base of these places is just going to climb for a while. Yeah, sure, minus another 10%, why not? 83% control. That ain't bad. Keep pushing towards land. Okay. I'm debating like calling the parliament. The Teutons. Yeah, this is awkward. I think Sweden and Poland are actually fighting right now. Tough to tell. But yeah, border distance, lax border. Levy availability, yeah. I don't know, I mean, we have a lot of levies. We have enough regulars. Brickberg. I think that actually completes the integration of Hanover. Okay. I'm just going to return you to diplomatic endeavors. And congratulations, you now develop this province. You're better at it, so. But yeah, the change by 0.013 each month. Alright. It's not bad. Typhus. Well, luckily the prosperity is, 30%, and just also kind of climbs concerningly fast. But yeah, a little bit of disease every now and again is expected. We can handle it. Yeah. It's tough for getting all these people promoting. Might be worth it for me to build universities here. Just a hard 10 promotion speed. Literacy's up to 16%, not bad. Pike and shot theoretically is embraceable. Invest in the future. Yeah, just keep going. Do I want to embrace pike and shot early? The possibility of getting down to some of these House of Parliament. Ooh, that's a building. Permanent Parliament. Always held in the same location. Good to know. That is actually pretty huge. 20% crown power and all that. Yeah, foreign cultural law. Construction center. Just +1 construction capacity. Max. Oh, yeah, that's good. Merchant's quarter. Ah, okay, that's the upgrade for the marketplace. And a government reform could be put there. Okay. Well, there's lots of good things here, What's on this thing? Matchlock levies. Fair enough. We have the Landsknecht regulars. They're 400 strong, have a battle power of 1. Okay. How does that fare against arquebusiers? Pretty bad. Got it. Those are matchlock levy, by the way. I mean, they're neutral, but that's not too bad, honestly. Coordinated march. So yeah, we do have that. Correct section chance, military drill, antagonism received. Yeah, at some point I need to start drilling my troops. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here, I think. I should probably go for it fairly soon. I'm gonna let these last couple finish, and then I'll probably just embrace. You know? Yeah, it's fine. It's being handled automatically. Alright. These places are growing. 88,000 Bremen so far. Yeah. Six out of 8 institutions present. Alright. You can get another RGO. More money talk. Alright. But yeah, we are doing pretty well at earning money at this point. Up to a positive of 60 a month. We don't make much from trade income, which makes me feel like I'm definitely playing the trade income game wrong. You know? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, getting pike and shot is worth it. Mentally, I'm like, I just have more time to like clean up the age traditions and Renaissance, but no. I really should just go for it. Let's be ahead on things, you know? Isn't that nice? Great power score. Okay. Yeah, I think I will. Just, like I said, just let this finish off. Like I said, rights and the ability is a weird one, and I still haven't decided if I actually want it. Yeah, I guess I do. Like 5% power isn't much, and it does reduce my fort maintenance by 20%. So you know what? Let's throw that in. No. I don't know. I like for the LARP. I feel like I can't take anything other than curtail the nobility, which is just straight bad. And so it's easier if I just never answer the question. You know? Yeah. We don't really need anything else. So yeah, spread farther, pike and shots. Yeah, these actually might have to stall out for a bit and stop building. Because Lord knows it's kind of capped at this point, isn't it? Yeah. Oh shit, Taylor's Guild down here. There you go. Build that too. Alright. Bremen keeps growing. Tax base is 75. That's not bad. Like, if you especially compare it to like Paris. Tax base 98. You know? Ooh. How about the City of World's Desire? 86, yeah. Capital of the Empire, 60. So, Bremen has turned into a monster and is growing fast. 7 out of 8. Ooh. Yeah. Oh shit, meritocracy finally spread. Good to know. Yeah, we've got meritocracy. Spawned in Han Song. But damn it. Great. Sprinting press is really the one I wanted. Yeah, meritocracy spreading is good. Like, age or tradition stuff is cheap. And there is some good shit in here. We'll definitely be looking into it. Alright. Yeah, the Tailors Guild is very profitable. Good to see. Alright. Yeah. Lots of work being done. We are 2,600 pop short of burgers. We need a lot of burgers. You know? Peasants are promoting as fast as they can. But it's hard. Alright. A lot of this should compound because I'm assuming development, it's proximity cost. Okay. Oh, no, it's just construction speed. Okay, so development doesn't make buildings any better. Fair enough. 93% control. As development climbs in our adjacent zones as well, you know, effective control should increase. Oh shit, we're researching research capacity. Okay. Well, as mentioned, I think it's time I embrace the pike and shot. Good chunk of the way into it. So, this is just good. I would love to have a House of Parliament. Foreign cultural law is very important. So that's going to be all of that. There's possible government reforms there. We'll see. We can join coalition against France. The coalition is still significantly weaker than France. Alright, so at this point we have to hold a parliament. And I think it's just going to be stab Brunswick as our parliament. Seems reasonable to me. Fabricate Casus Belli on Brunswick. Alright. I see Brunswick is at war. Yeah. At any rate, that should let our state satisfaction tick back up. Alright. God. At least we have Carricks. Following that, though, I don't know, that's most of what I need out of pike and shot. Oh my. We're actually almost there. There's no point in building anything here because there's just no one to work it. Enforce the original land distribution. Thank you. Alright. I'm kind of worried about going to war while they're at war, so I'm going to let it cook for a bit. You know, it's fine. Worst case scenario, I think Brunswick just loses those provinces. And we murder them anyway. God, I've got 2 grand. Oh, Gordon can get the Spinner's Guild. Yeah, the rest of this isn't exactly profitable these days, so kind of an upper limit. Still, it's going rather quite well. Die Maker is getting more profitable, likely due to the Tailor's Guild. Yeah. Yeah, the more Tailor's Guilds we get, the more the Die Maker will make. So that's good. But yeah, it does mean that Bremen continues to grow its tax base quite aggressively. Right. Yeah, currently available 276. Gotta wait for some of these buildings to actually fill out. Same up here, I assume. Yeah. Winery and Glass Guild. You should build a tailoring guild. Alright. So yeah, there's a lot to do. And more die makers in Bremen. Alright. Well, eventually anyway. Yeah. Reform is the answer. Because I don't want to lose prestige in particular. Once I have 18, I believe I am capable of canonizing a saint. And then I'm there, you know? So like 5 months, assuming I can manage to dodge anything else. Assuming Bohemia will let me. Oh, you're not the Emperor. Who is the Emperor? Oh, no. And we're in the running. Like, we are not one of the lead candidates, but we are in the running, which is hilarious. When a peasant republic becomes the empire, things should not. Okay. Okay. Opinion, dynastic power, alliance, legitimacy, great power score. Yeah. I don't know. I might be able to overpower -80, but I don't know. It's already mostly because of opinion. Annoying, right? I'm reading it wrong. Yeah. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Right now is an excellent time to attack. You guys try and get there as quick as you can. And, I don't know. What's Brunswick's actual army? Do I need to raise the levies? 9,000. I probably should not go into battle outnumbered 3 to 1. Yep. Yeah, our ruler in general. We will take them in, of course. Alright. Yes, please. Exile them. Bring them here. We've apparently collected 5,000 Danes. How is Verdun? You need a tailoring guild. And probably like 5 of them. But otherwise, you're good. Stupid. Okay. So the main war goal is really just Brunswick. I guess you just take over the siege. We don't need a general for it or anything. What we do is we move in here. And more or less, I think, just try and crush the enemy army. Brunswick only has 1,000 dudes. I think their war went very poorly. So just begin the sieges. And I'll arrive in Osterberg. Okay. Chase them down to where I think they're going. Brunswick did in fact lose. Alright. Like this area isn't covered by fort or anything, so that should be everything they've got now. Brunswick lost again. Okay, that just can call ally. That's fine. I don't care. I do not need the help of the bulls. All is well. Yeah, hey, Kloppenberg. Can you make decent money on Gunsmith, Saltpeter Guild, Tools Guild? Sounds good. Get a build. So, like, universities. Maybe? Look, I'm gonna go with it. And you might as well build the RGOs, you know? Alright, so the West Marshes is actually now a net importer of food. Huzzah for urbanization. Alright. Anyway, march this over here. Let the cannons, you know, make short work of the fort. Alright. Supply depot capacity, not bad. Alright, Jesus Christ, it's been 50 minutes. Check some things, we have no rebels. Yep, all's good. Bremen is about to hit 40 development. We have 124 fully staffed building levels. Alright, I guess he'll just head down there and take control. You You head up to about here. Alright. From here out, it should just be a simple, methodical fight. Yeah. Three countries. So that's obviously a bridge too far. Still not ideal. Four. Alright. Like, I think it's important to take control of this, even if I just end up giving it to Brandenburg to rule. You know, so that way it's not split up. I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Also, pay me money. Pay me money ongoing. So, subject interactions. There you go. Yeah, give that one over to Brandenburg, so that way it's a contiguous country. And that should prevent any additional weird things from occurring to our levies. Expand the levies. And you guys can come on. People are laughing at our army. I suppose we have an emperor yet. Nope. Okay. Alright. Yeah, encouraging migration isn't your forte, is it? Alright. And Eastphalian is tolerated and even outrightly accepted. Good. We will soon have all the Germans accepted. I don't even know where Hildesheim was. But probably was just a, like, core related thing. Oh, I know. It was probably like... Yeah. Like somewhere that was Eastphalian. Yeah, there it is. That took a long time ago. But yeah. We have these couple of sore spots inside of us. That hopefully we'll be able to deal with in time. Alright. But otherwise, not bad. We have 1 million people. Unfortunately, that really locks Brandenburg into voting for us, I think. Or it does help, anyway. Because we are now a dominant nation in the Empire. Total population is above 1 million. Go us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Palatine, the Electorate of Saxony. Maybe. I'm thinking about like trying to vassalize Saxony. Just take a second elector, you know? Then again, I guess that's the question. Do I have imperial ambition? That is, I think, a very good question, and one I haven't really thought about yet. You know? Also, hypothetically, can I just leave the Empire? Like, here's the thing. I'm normally not allowed to leave the Empire because I have to declare war on the Emperor to do so. Yeah, I can actually just leave the Empire. I don't think that'd be a good idea, but good to know. That as long as we sow effectively enough chaos in the Imperial Diet, we can leave the Empire whenever we want. Which may be important, because at some point in the future, I dream of having enough locations to form Germany. Yeah. Oof, proximity cost, nice. Okay. But yeah, so we got a lot of work to do if we're going to get there, but it'll be good. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Overlords Gilman. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.